Hello, my friends. Happy Wednesday. I hope that you're having a fantastic week so far. And okay, so it's Wellness 101, and by my watch, it is just after 2 p.m. And so if you are currently heading to the kitchen for another cup of coffee, or if you are feeling like it's time for a nap and you just want to lay down and have a sleep, or if you were reaching for an energy drink of some sort at this point in the day, then this video is for you. I am going to share 3 secrets with you on how to increase your energy without even leaving your kitchen. Okay, so 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is often a time where people kind of hit an energy lull. Okay, this is very kind of symptomatic of adrenal fatigue or burnout. And this, it can be a not usually a common time in the summer, but with the way that the year has been, burnout is just very common. So if you are somebody who you kind of hit a wall at 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and for two, try these out instead. So instead of reaching for another cup of coffee, try reaching for a giant glass of water. That's number one. Reach for a giant glass of cold lemon water. Sometimes when we feel like we're tired or we're hitting a wall or we're just kind of blah, it's because we're getting dehydrated. And a lot of times we'll forget to drink water throughout the day. So instead of grabbing a cup of coffee, first grab a very large glass of lemon water and just drink as much of it as you can, as quick as you can. Okay, so this is going to start to revive your body. It's going to bump up your heart rate just a little bit and hopefully make you feel like you have a little bit more of a burst of energy. It might just be dehydration, okay? And coffee is actually going to make that worse instead of better. So try a giant glass of lemon water. That's number one. Number two, do some stretching. You can stretch in your kitchen. That's okay. I dance in my kitchen. I do all sorts of stuff in my kitchen. So try some stretching instead of reaching for a cup of coffee. And if you want just some simple stretches to start out with, just try some sun salutations. So this is where you just reach up in the air as high as you can. You can maybe even do a little bit of a back bend, arch your head back, and then you bend over to try and reach your toes as well as you can. You can bend your knees a little bit if you want to. And then when your hands are close to the floor, you can step your feet back, do kind of a downward push-up or like a chaturanga, they call it. So you're going down into a push-up, and then you can do a back bend, so an upward facing dog, and then you can just kind of stand back or do a downward facing dog from there, okay? Or even just do a downward facing dog, or you can just kind of stretch back and forth and stretch your spine side to side. So do some stretches because that's going to help increase blood flow to your muscles and to your organs, okay? So stretching just kind of moves that old stagnant blood along, and it gets the oxygen into your muscles, and it'll make you feel a lot more awake. So and you're breathing too, because you breathe a little bit heavier when you do some stretching. So try your stretches, okay? And just remember to do that every day, especially when you're hitting the wall. And it goes great with a big glass of lemon water. So that's number two, try some stretching first. And number three, recall your energy. Okay, so this is an awesome trick that I learned from an energy worker that I go to. And I went to her once, and I was just like, I was almost in tears. I was so exhausted. And I was like, I don't even know what I need to do. And so then what she did with me is she sat me down, and she told me to close my eyes. We did a bit of a grounding meditation and just took some deep breaths. And then she says, okay, this is what I want you to do daily. I want you to say, I now disconnect my energy from all people, places, times, and events, and I return it into my body. And so basically it's just like doing a good energy recall. And when you do this with intention, you can feel like a wave of energy just kind of like wash over you. And I think the feeling is so cool, especially if you haven't done it for a while. And it restores your energy, your own energy source. Because what happens when we're thinking about different events, or when we're talking to different people or caring for other people, we kind of attach our energy to them, almost like plugging in an extension cord, okay? And our energy just kind of starts flowing away from us in that way. And if we don't if we don't consciously kind of unplug that cord and cut that tie once the energy connection or whatever is over, well, then our energy can just kind of start spilling out away from us in these cords, right? And so basically with recalling your energy, you're just cutting off those cords so that your energy can stay inside of you and serve you in that way, instead of just kind of spilling out into the universe, being unused. And so this is something that I have started doing regularly, especially when I start to feel a little bit tired. When I'm feeling tired, or when I'm feeling like I can't sleep in the evening, then I will do an energy recall, and it's just, it's incredible what it does to your system, and it's totally reviving, okay? So if you feel like you need some more energy, try that. Try a large glass of lemon water, do some stretches, and then recall your energy and see how you feel after that. The three of these things together shouldn't take any more than about 15 minutes, and they'll be way more reviving to you than just having another cup of coffee or reaching for another energy drink. If you are feeling like you might be in a state of burnout, if you like continuously feel like you're hitting a wall at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe you just need some self-care. I have a new program coming out. It's called 6 Weeks of Self-Care, where I take care of the recipes and meal planning for you. I take care of your shopping list, so that you can really start dedicating some time to focusing on yourself and doing prioritizing your self-care. So that program is coming down the pipe. I will link it to the bottom of this video if you're interested in something like that. If you feel like it's time to prioritize some self-care and don't know the steps to do that, go ahead and check out this program because it's going to be really fun. So anyways, thank you for hopping on. I appreciate that, and I hope that you have a great afternoon, and I hope that you gain your energy back. Everybody needs your energy, or everybody needs some more energy. Talk to you soon.